Good morning, everyone. Respected dignitaries on the dais, NPTEL subject matter experts, the NPTEL stars, pre-doc fellows, and colleagues. So on behalf of the organizing team at the Center for Educational Technology, IIT Guwahati, which essentially also houses the NPTEL office, I am glad to welcome you all to this NPTEL star event. As you understand, this is an event that sort of aims to recognize and celebrate the outstanding achievements of learners across several NPTEL initiatives. Yeah. We also understand that NPTEL is widely recognized as one of the most successful e-learning and multi-institutional initiative in India. It was launched by the 7 IITs and IISc just to ensure that quality education reaches every nook and corner of the country. If we talk about impact and scale, NPTEL today has about 1.86 billion plus views, 5.62 million plus YouTube subscribers, 3,200 plus courses, and 83,360 plus hours of video with English subtitles. Yeah, around 4.16 crore learners have enrolled across various courses since NPTEL online certification was launched in the year 2014. In the Jan 2026 semester itself, nearly 36.8 plus lakh learners enrolled for various courses, and 12.6 plus lakh exam. 12.6 plus lakh students wrote the exam. Yeah, there are various reasons why somebody takes the NPTEL certification exam. Some take it for applying for a job or internship. Some take it for research purposes. Yeah. Majority takes it for credit as a part of their academic curriculum. Some also take NPTEL courses to prepare for various different kinds of competitive exams. There are learners who also take it just to update their knowledge and to learn how MOOCs works. Yeah. Talking about the NPTEL star event today, we have so we have essentially total of 114 stars in the IIT Guwahati zone. Yeah. Somehow only 17 signed up for the event, and some 14 stars have joined the event, the felicitation ceremony today. Yeah. Some of these stars are students, some are faculty members, some are gainfully employed in the industry, and so on. Talking about NPTEL star, there are currently 9 NPTEL star categories, namely NPTEL domain scholars. Yeah, somebody who has taken several core and elective courses and secured at least a minimum of 55 is classified as an NPTEL domain scholar. We have NPTEL mega stars, somebody who has written 8 to 12 exams and has topped at least 6 of those exams. Yeah, we have NPTEL champions, again those who have taken 8 to 12 courses and passed at least 8 of those courses. Yeah, similarly NPTEL superstars, NPTEL evangelists, NPTEL motivated learners, enthusiasts, and discipline stars. Yeah. Now, talking about opportunities, so there are plenty of opportunities for NPTEL stars. Somebody who is an NPTEL star can sort of take a research internship under faculty members across the 7 IITs and IISc, yeah, both during summer and winter, and these are and you get a handsome stipend or fellowship essentially to support your research. Eligible NPTEL stars can also join for something called as an NPTEL post-bac fellowship, where you get to spend around a year working with the faculty across 7 IITs and IISc on cutting-edge research topics. So these are well-funded positions where you also get an additional contingency grant of 1 lakh to support your research. Plus, there is support available to travel to international and national conferences. In addition, in the past, many of those NPTEL pre-doc fellows have sort of moved ahead with masters or PhD positions across IITs and IISc. Yeah. So during this NPTEL postdoc fellowships, many of these end up writing papers, filing patents, depending on how the work goes. Yeah. So there's a useful opportunity for all the NPTEL stars to take up. Yeah, so essentially the goal is to empower NPTEL stars to become a researcher, innovator, and future leader in academia and beyond. Yeah. So with that, I welcome all the NPTEL stars again to the event, and I look forward to interaction with the stars. The subject matter experts will also be there, and there's an interaction scheduled with NPTEL pre-doc fellows as well. Yeah, so wish you all success ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the encouraging speech. Now we request Professor T.V. Bharat, Associate Dean of Academic Research, IIT Guwahati, to address the gathering. Please.
Thank you. Dean of Administration, Professor Nandi. Dean of OES, Professor Hemant Kaushik. Coordinator of Center for Educational Technology Activities, Dr. Salil Kashyap, and faculty colleagues, mentors of pre-doc fellows, and my dear star performers. Very good morning to all of you. I also join Dr. Salil Kashyap to welcome you all to IIT Guwahati. I'm very glad to be here today among the motivated group, highly motivated group, I should say. NPTEL has now recognized very well across all academic institutions, and NPTEL certificates and programs have been very well welcomed in all institutions, and in fact some of the courses are taken in lieu of their own academic courses, including IIT Guwahati. So during our PhD programs and master's program, certain number of credits transfer we allow from NPTEL, and NPTEL has recognized because of the recognition from different programs, like one of that is NPTEL Stars, and your highly motivated group, especially NPTEL Stars, and because of meticulous solving the assignments and all such things you have done already, and you have already proved that your appetite for deep learning, and there is more to it. I invite you to take an opportunity to translate or convert your consuming of knowledge to creation of knowledge. So far you've been consuming the knowledge by doing a lot of courses, etc. But there is an opportunity for you to join IIT Guwahati for PhD program. So where we create knowledge. So there are a number of opportunities for you guys to join IIT Guwahati. First and foremost step is a pre-doc fellowship, where I see a sizable number of scholars here are pre-doc fellows who are currently pursuing their research at IIT Guwahati. So around 40, I guess, they're all there. And for 1 year, they are joining with several inventors, innovators, and pursuing their research. Even this is possible when you are pursuing your BTech final year also, to do the research here. And second thing, there is a admission that takes place every year, twice a year. So if you have a GATE qualification from BTech directly, you can join for PhD here. You are eligible to apply and then appear for the interview and then get admission in IIT Guwahati. So with institute fellowship, right? So in fact, after joining, based on number of credits what you can earn, you can also get MTech degree. So if you do get a 72 credits, then there is a possibility for you to get a MTech degree as well, plus PhD. PhD, of course, there is a requirement for the research, etc. And I'm very happy that some of the pre-doc fellows who joined earlier also got into PhD program here in EEE and School of Business and other schools. And also those who have master's degree in technology, design, and allied areas are eligible to apply for exam called IIT MLA, Institute Attendantship Test for MTech level applicants. IIT MLA, where the exam, once you qualify, you are eligible to get appear for the interview, and then you can get admitted as a regular scholar without having that GATE qualification. Right? So these are some of the opportunities where you can actually explore, and there are project-based opportunities where if you get a DST fellowship or ANRF fellowship, etc. Also under project mode, you can join here, and then you are like a regular PhD scholar where you can have access to all central facilities and you can conduct your research here. And once you are here, there are a number of opportunities where we have MOUs with different universities across the world, where you spend a good amount of time in abroad as well as here while pursuing your PhDs. So the number of collaborations that are there, MOUs and beyond MOUs also, where people are traveling, like there are programs like Lotus, etc. A lot of opportunities are, we have currently. Whether you are motivated by fundamental mechanics or sustainable energy or biomedical engineering or any cutting edge research, so this is the right opportunity. And then we have amazing faculty members who can nurture your brilliant ideas. So we actually conduct research on cutting edge research, like on pressing world issues, world problems currently we are facing, and there are a number of opportunities you should explore. And I hope you make our institution IIT Guwahati on the banks of Brahmaputra your research home, and I would like to welcome you to our research labs. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful speech. Now I request Professor Hemant B. Kaushik, Dean of Online Education and Skilling, IIT Guwahati, to address the gathering. Please.
Thank you, Rekha. A very good morning to you all. My colleagues on dais, off the dais, the stars of the event, NPTEL pre-docs, past students of IIT Guwahati. I can see a few who are working in other places, and other staff members. It is a good opportunity for us to host you all here, to give you a glimpse of what lies ahead, what are the opportunities after you become star or after you become pre-doc. Some of you know, some of you are still trying to search what lies ahead. So this event is all about that, to tell you what are the opportunities and to help you move ahead in your life. My colleagues have already informed you some of the opportunities that are there available with you if you clear GATE, if you clear other exams and go ahead with your further studies. But there are some other opportunities which are also there without GATE exam. For example, IIT Guwahati offers some of the online degree programs where the admission is through written test and interview. And this test is conducted by us, it is not GATE. So we currently are offering one online master's degree program in civil engineering department, which is flood and water resources management, and a unique degree nowhere offered anywhere in the country. It is not offered by any other institute. And the Assam government has sponsored about 30 engineers, their engineers, water resources department engineers, in this degree program. So they are actually working on field and doing this degree, helping us also to learn things about floods and water resources management. Another degree, online master degree program, is on robotics and AI, which also is very popular. We have on campus robotics and AI degree, master's degree, and the students who get into this degree are have very high GATE score. So this is very popular, and from this year we are offering it in online mode, and already we have more than 120 applicants in that degree program. So the advantage of offering these online degrees is there is no cap on the numbers. We have limited space in the classrooms, limited space in the hostels, but in online mode there is no limit. So though these degrees are online, there will be labs conducted on campus. There will be examinations on campus. The final examinations will be in some centers. So we'll take care of all that academic rigor that IITs are famous for, and the degree that you receive is exactly the same, very similar to what our other on-campus degree students receive. Then we also offer undergraduate online degree programs in data science, AI, that is also hugely popular. Currently we have more than 4,000 students in that single degree from about 75 different countries. So the another unique thing about all these degree programs is all the courses are taught by our own faculty members. Every course is taught by IIT Guwahati full-time faculty members, and it is very flexible. So some of you, I can see, you are quite senior, who are working somewhere as a professor, as other technocrat or some other offices, in some other offices. So these degree programs are quite flexible in nature. You can choose the number of courses you want to study at a particular time. You can choose which courses you want to study. You can extend the duration of your studies. So quite flexible in nature. And that is why we have about 35% of our students coming from working professionals. And another 30% of students are coming from either GATE or JEE Advanced. So there are roughly 1/3 of the students who are doing only these degrees, right? So all three domains we have students from. Now, in addition to this, we offer many other skilling programs in OES section, which is outreach, education and skilling. Many programs are there. I request you to visit our website and have a look at different types of programs we offer, starting from business to civil engineering to computer science to mechanical, all departments. You will find very interesting programs here, both in online and offline mode. So while you are here, I request you to check out on all these opportunities that you have and decide wisely what lies ahead, what are your plans in future. You have the instructors, the subject matter experts here. Take your time, discuss with them and choose wisely what you want to do further. So my best wishes to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the encouraging speech. Now I request Professor Sukumar Nandi, Dean of Administration, IIT Guwahati, to address the gathering. Please.
Thank you. My colleague on the dais, of the dais, and faculty colleague from other institute, pre-doc and STAR, NPTEL STAR, and my other colleagues, a very good morning and welcome to IIT Guwahati in this event. My colleague already mentioned three different things. One, Salil Kassav has mentioned related to the CET activity, specifically NPTEL, but he somehow remained aloof or forgot to talk about. We do lot of certification courses and that somehow he overlooked. We are doing lot of certification courses where anybody can participate, depends on the criteria. And those certification courses also run from 7 days to or 5 days to 2 weeks to 3 months, depends on the certificates. Similarly, my colleague again, Professor Bharat has told related to our offline or in-campus programs. And obviously he mentioned lot of opportunities for everyone, but somehow he has not mentioned, because we have Dean R&D is not available here, he has not mentioned for the faculty or the staff coming from other institute how to be associated with our institute, different R&D activities, plus the pre-doc or STAR, NPTEL STAR, how you people can be part of the other research activity which is done by the Dean Research and Development. I will talk that little later. And obviously online also, Professor Kaushik has mentioned online related activities. But at the end, what we need? Associations. You got opportunities to be associated with one of the oldest IIT, the first generation IIT, that is 6th IIT, we are the 6th, first generation IIT, and we got opportunity to ISC also, but you are remain for this part of the country and part of our NPTEL, so you got opportunity to be associated with us. Now what are the options available for your associations? Already you come to know that their associations can be for improving your professional career. That is the most things we have talked about. my colleague have talked about, and you also visited our websites, and you got some opportunity to interact with our faculty members either in NPTEL course or any some other occasions, or pre-doc, whoever here this. The NPTEL star, whoever is joining here, don't leave the opportunity to interact, but at least visit whichever the area you feel to know what IIT Guwahati is doing. We Indian people, I am putting Indian, we are very less do marketing, okay? And our culture is that you come to us, we don't do publicity. That's why if you look our websites, may not providing good information to you. It gives information and several other way we are reaching, but not sufficient. So NPTEL star and postdoc, pre-doc, whoever is here and faculty member who from outside, please interact with faculty members. We have TIH, Technology Incubation Hub, where research park exists. Research park building, if you go, you will find there are several entity exist. They are entrepreneur, their product, that they come up with lot of products from scratch. And also we have TIH for underwater explorations. We need people who can contribute to our venture, specifically research. I am not talking what they have told, I am talking the other side, research. We are also part of Manikso Center of Excellence, National Security Studies and Research. We need people. Not only doing research, but also coming up with product. We have to come to be entrepreneur instead of seeking job, better to give jobs. That is one side. But India need products, and we need people to build the products. And we have ecosystems, technology incubation hub, as well as research park, different called Section 8 company, and they provide opportunity to work. And also, as I mentioned, Manikso Center is available to do indigenous research and product, because till today what product we are using, most of the products are originated from other country, and maintenance found to be difficult, and we are mostly maintaining, hardly few of them are indigenous product, but India need products. So you star and pre-doc, please contribute India building in terms of products. For that, go to different sections, different places, different things, and interact and try to learn. Coming to pre-doc, you are here and you are doing with your mentor, whoever. Why not you go little beyond that? Look into our courses list. If you like some of the courses you want to learn, why not contact to the instructor, go to the classroom, contact to the instructor, sir, madam, I want to sit and I want to learn this subject. No one will stop here. One more extra or two more extra or few extra students or learner will not big issue, because you may not get the type of offline teaching happen in IITs in other places, IIT or ISC. So try that. Now coming back to our associations, already they have mentioned association. Now faculty member who came from outsides, please interact with this. Our faculty member come up with new projects, because today all projects are in consortium mode, and we need together build a project. We have peer projects for the different institute in country. There are 5 institute and IIT Guwahati together peer project. It's a hub and spoke, means IIT Guwahati hub, spoke is the other institute, building the research potentials at everywhere. institute, because only one institute growing has no meaning. Everyone to grow. That is, and for the pre-doc already mentioned, you can join and create your career, whatever they mention and whatever I have mentioned. And who are the NPTEL star, you have time to rethink or think judiciously. Already Professor Kaushik has mentioned, think and proceed. You can proceed that accordingly. So explore all options and decide. Life is you have to decide yourself and carry forward. Now, if you talk about campus, our campus is one of the beautiful campus among all IITs. It is well known to everyone. Also explore what are the options available, but humidity is too high. Humidity is too high, and temperature is also not that good. So you may try to remain here, but explore in some time our campus and give suggestions wherever we can improve. Hope this event will help you to get some of the information which you can carry forward your life selectively. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the inspirational speech. Now we come to the most special moment of today's program, the felicitation of our NPTEL stars. I would now like to invite Professor Sukuman Nandi sir to kindly come forward and felicitate our NPTEL stars. May I request Professor Herman B. Kaushik sir, TV Bharat sir, and Dr. Shalil Kashyap sir to kindly join the felicitation ceremony. I now request our NPTEL stars to kindly come forward one by one as their names are announced to receive the honor. Let us welcome them with a big round of applause for their dedication and achievement. Nitishman Mishra, Malaya Setia,
But the problem is here also.
Malaya Setia, Anirban J. Banerjee, Malay Das, Karthike, K. Purnachandra, Nayanmoni Deka, Shyam Sundar Sharma, Tura Dev, Turadev, Sejal Kaul, Sejal Kaul, Haps. Arijit Chen, Arijit Chen, Ayushi Vishwas, Ayushi Vishwas, Manashi Kolita, Manashi Kolita. Congratulations to all our NPTEL stars. Now I request our NPTEL stars to join the dignitaries for group photography. I request all subject matters to join the group photography. Please, sir.
मेरे लिए कोई ऑब्स्टकल नहीं है सब visible or not? For me, it is not. You from this side, otherwise you will not be visible. You remain back from me. Can you sit? All are visible? Yes. ठीक है सर The sun will come this side. Done. ऊपर चलना है
Thank you all. Now we would like to hear from our NPTEL stars and know their experiences with NPTEL. I would like to invite a few NPTEL stars to kindly share their feedback, experiences and thought about their learning journey with NPTEL. May I request our NPTEL stars who would like to share their feedback to kindly come forward and address the gathering. Please come, someone. Please come, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Molay Setia from Assam Engineering College. For me, whenever I come to IIT, I feel like coming home because I have completed my PhD from Civil Engineering Department in 2012. And whenever I get the opportunity, I come here and that is to learn or to interact with the faculties or the students of this institute. And so far as NPTEL is concerned, after doing my PhD, I wanted to learn more about the subject matter that I worked in my PhD. So it was unsaturated soil mechanics, and I started with the course, and that was offered by Professor Bharat, and I really liked the course because I wanted to clear my basic initially, though I completed my PhD, and the way the course was designed, I really liked it, and that's how I have, till now I am, learning, using this particular platform. And I think almost 40 courses already I have completed, and I have, I think if I correctly remember, I have 6 NPTEL stars, I have got it, and 5 as students and 1 as faculty. And I'm always happy whenever the time comes to enroll for the NPTEL courses. So I simply go through all the courses, and whatever I want to learn, I can learn it. And for me, it's really a scope so that I can have the same education that the students or the researchers of IIT are getting. So easily I can avail it, and at the same time, at present I am the departmental NPTEL coordinator, so I can guide my students. So that is the main advantage and that I am having, at present. And we, though ASTU doesn't have the, credit transfer facility till now, but still we are encouraging the students to learn, with respect to the courses that match with our curriculum. So that we are doing. And of course, from this time onwards, we have made it compulsory for the students, so that, everyone will be doing at least one, NPTEL course, before they finish their BTech degree. So that we are doing. And so I can easily guide the students. Okay. And another advantage is that, I could interact with different professors of IITs. And just I'm giving an example here. I took the NPTEL course that was offered by Dr. D.N. Singh from IIT Bombay. And I could easily interact with him. Of course, he was also guide of my PhD guide. And now we are having such a good relation that I could, share, certain resources, and that's how, I feel proud that I could, interact with that faculty, because he is known as a big shot in IIT Bombay. And in the process, I could, we could publish a few papers. That is also another advantage of it. So in this way, I'm having many opportunities, through the NPTEL courses that I'm learning, and I'm really thankful to IIT Guwahati also. So whenever I come for NPTEL or for other courses, I get many information, and that I can share with my colleagues, and that's how, we can always be in touch with IIT. And of course, recently I have completed that particular course, that is a PG certification course that I have completed, and that was offered by the Chemical Engineering Department of this particular institute. So that's how my learning continues as a faculty or as a student, and always I feel really very good, because whenever I have to teach any course in my college, I simply can go through the courses, and that's how every concept, it becomes very simple. And through the discussion forum, I can ask anything, whether it is we can interact with the TAs and also the faculties, and that's how I can clear every concept that is required for my teaching. So I'm really grateful to NPTEL, and of course the different things which are done by NPTEL, this IIT, this particular chapter. So thank you, IIT Guwahati, for this, and thank you all of you. Thank you.
Very good morning to respected professors from IIT Guwahati and other colleagues from various departments. I am Dr. Manashi Kalita, currently working in Computer Science and Engineering Department at USTM. I'm actually very happy. I didn't plan to say anything, but since I'm very happy to get this recognition, because when I was doing these courses with our professional responsibility, family responsibilities, so I found it very difficult to complete the courses. At night at 3 o'clock even I submitted my assignments, because the assignments I have to complete it by myself. So to get such type of recognitions in this platform and in this prestigious institution IIT Guwahati, I'm very happy, and I encourage every time my students to take this opportunity as in their learning journey, because since I am working in a private university, so students are not getting opportunity to learn from professors like IIT Guwahati, IIT Madras, Bombay, so from IITs. So I encourage them to take this opportunity, and even I also take this opportunity, and from last year I started my journey, and till now I have completed 7 courses, and this time also I enrolled 2 more courses. Let's see how far I can go, and thank you so much for this recognition. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. All the dignitaries, my fellow NPTEL stars, and all the people present here. My name is Mola Das, and currently I'm working as a lecturer in a government polytechnic of Assam. So my journey with NPTEL basically began, if I can say frankly, that at first I didn't know what NPTEL was before I joined my institute. I joined my institute, the current institute in which I'm working in 2024. So before that I didn't have any idea about NPTEL. So after joining the institute, I got to know that if you have to get promoted to the next level, you need to complete 2 NPTEL courses. So that was my first thing that I came to know about NPTEL, and from that I started my journey. I completed 2 courses within the first 6 months only, and after that I got so engrossed, because the concepts that the teachers give in the videos, that concepts or that intricacies cannot be found anywhere, not even in some complex books written by some reputed authors. So that journey started, and I went on giving exams, and this is the 3rd time I gave my exam. I was NPTEL superstar this time, and basically when you start, there are so many recognitions given that you get so engrossed in the thing, that now I think I will again apply for the next semester, and probably this is going to be a lifelong journey. So thank you everyone, and best of luck to everyone.
Good morning to everyone. I am Colonel Rao. I am from the army and presently posted in Tejpur, and pursuing my PhD from Pune University. I have completed 10 courses as of today, and out of them I have cleared my domain specialization in civil engineering, and twice I have been NPTEL star. So as my journey started, at that time while I was doing my MTech in structures, I just wanted credits. So I just, for the sake of credits, I joined. But I went into the depth of NPTEL in such a way that it was a bridge for me, and it has bridged the platform between me and my knowledge. So the learning objective was very, very high, and especially at this forum and this auspicious day, I would really thank to one of my mentor and one of the great professor whose classes I never miss, though it might be relevant to me or not, but I've attended all his courses. That is Professor Manu Santanam from IIT Chennai. I met him only once, because after my first lecture when I attended his construction technology, I personally made an endeavor to go to Chennai and meet him. The way he taught, the way he motivated, only by his lectures, I was fully into the depth of concrete technology. I wanted to learn more and more. So slowly I developed the thought of learning more from NPTEL. And especially in few forums, in few classes, there are discussion forums which is very, very highly interactive. Weekly we have discussion forums wherein few students are chosen and they conduct the review of the entire session, which really helps a lot. And like ma'am was telling, and getting the assignments, like I being in army, I am posted in remote areas. Like I still remember, like ma'am was telling that she used to take a lot of efforts to write the assignments. I am at 18,000 feet in Bumla. I used to come down almost 3 to 4 hours back to find a network and submit my assignments. So every week I remember that my assignment is due. I write it in a red pen in my calendar, and I endeavor that I have to come back at least to a place where network is there. Then again I go back to my post. So NPTEL really has helped me a lot, and hopefully by next 2 years I'll complete my PhD. And recently I have again enrolled into 3 more different courses in NPTEL, but into a different stream altogether, that is ethics in engineering practice, and coming into the teaching field. Thank you NPTEL.
Good morning to everyone. So myself Nitishman Mishra from Assam Engineering College. So for me the journey with NPTEL began when I just enrolled in the BE program of Assam Engineering College back in 2015. So there was one physics ma'am that just told us about this NPTEL thingy. I didn't know it back then. But the real thing, time when I started to look at those videos was when I started to prepare for GATE. There is a subject in electrical called as analog electronics. So I just feared that subject. I was not getting anything, studying the books. So I just looked around and I found a lecture series by IIT Madras Professor Sir K. Radhakrishna Rao. I found that series to be very, very interesting, and I just completed that series. Also, there was one more subject called power electronics. I also looked at the NPTEL videos by Professor B.G. Fernandez sir from IIT Bombay, and those two lecture series helped me out a lot. Even for my GATE preparation also it helped me out, and I was able to score a very good score in GATE, and I was able to get into IIT Bangalore. In IIT Bangalore, what happened? I was in the EE department. Then its change of heart happened, and I wanted to shift to VLSI. So I just enrolled in 2 more courses that was VLSI oriented, and I pivoted towards the VLSI. I joined Intel. In Intel, while I was doing the VLSI, I just came to know about this thing called AI, and suddenly I wanted to learn this AI. So I joined more courses in AI. After that, what happened? I joined back to Assam Engineering College as a faculty, and now I am doing I joined Assam Engineering College in 2025 February. Post joining, I have done around 7 courses till date. So in 1 year, I have done 7 courses. Yeah, and I plan to enroll for 5 more courses this semester. Let's see what happens. Thank you all. Thank you NPTEL. Thank you IIT Guwahati.
esteemed dignitaries on the dais and respected all present. I am Shyam Sundar Sharma from Guwahati. I have completed 52 NPTEL MOOCs till the last semester, and to do that I started my journey in 2018, and from 2019 I have been appearing for the exams in every semester without fail. So far I have 23 NPTEL star that means credit recognitions. That means in the month of February, I attended NPTEL Star event organized by IIT Kharagpur, and I received 5 awards there, which was the second highest number of awards. Why I am saying so? This is not a kind of advertisement at all, but this is what I have received by doing these courses, by pursuing these courses. So from these courses not only helped me to tune my knowledge, in my field, that is psychology and English, but also to understand how these MOOCs start, and how to start this MOOC and how to run these courses. Also, I encourage other students, and I wrote an article in detail in one of the SMS daily newspaper what actually it is and how SMS students will be benefited if they pursue NPTEL MOOCs, and it was published in this year only. So I am very thankful to NPTEL, especially NPTEL, IIT Madras and IIT Guwahati for introducing courses which are very new, especially in the field of psychology, since it is my subject, so I know it well. And also the course they developed are well designed and try to introduce the latest happening in this field. So I could at least get to know about the latest happening, what is happening in the field of psychology, English, research methodology, and then also soft skills and personality development. At this point I would like to that means extend my heartfelt gratitude to IIT Guwahati for organizing this event and getting us the opportunity to express our, to share our journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. I request our subject matter expert also to share their feedback about their teaching journey with NPTEL. Sir.
Okay, good morning all. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for this amazing achievement. It's a learning process and we all wish to learn new things. There are a lot of lucrative courses coming up on NPTEL as well. Being a subject matter expert does not mean that we know all the subjects. So we are also always looking up to the NPTEL to look for new courses which are being offered. And we also try to find some time to look up to some module to learn. So the journey of learning will stay with us throughout our life, and that should be the kind of thought process everyone should have over there, because these days the technologies and everything is changing so fast that even the subject matter expert also needs to catch up on the new developments. So the journey and the platform that NPTEL has given to all of us, not only for the stars, not only for the research scholars, also for the faculty members, that's very, very important, and we should all make the best use of it. I will share one small experience of mine when I was doing my PhD at Monash University in Australia. there were some coursework requirement with a lot of my fellow PhD students. They wanted to do some courses, but the Aussie English is very different and their accent is very hard to pick up. Okay, so a lot of students, they get enrolled into a course there, but they come back and look into the NPTEL version of that course. And I was very much excited to see that they are all actually following the lectures of Indian professors sitting over there to pass their course, but they need to sit for the exam for their Aussie instructors course. So the way the Indian instructors actually express their views and learning, the slow paced way of delivering the contents, those things resonate with the students not only from India but across the globe. So I have seen in front of my eyes that NPTEL is really popular among students from other countries as well. Okay, like from the African countries or from the South Asian countries. Okay, they all like the way NPTEL courses are handled. Okay, so that way I would like to congratulate everyone involved with NPTEL, and I wish all of you all the best in future and enjoy learning. Thank you.
Abraham sir.
Hello. So good morning, everyone. Extremely delighted to see you all, especially a bunch of dreamers, NPTEL stars. Typically a lot to share, but my experience started with NPTEL when I was a PhD student back there in IIT Madras and Swinburne University, Melbourne. So I had to do a course on knowledge management, and there was no course specifically on knowledge management. So my guide suggested, why not you refer NPTEL, and that's where I came across this for the first time, and I understood this as a platform whereby we can actually share a lot. So once I got the opportunity, I tried to maximize it. I tried to float courses, and that is evident with respect to the feedback I'm getting, especially from military personnel. That's something rewarding. I appreciate sir coming down from Bumla Pass to get a network, and a lot of people have those struggles, and that is the beauty of this system, where every single IT faculty becomes accessible to the people out there. I want to, while I was sitting there, I was thinking that we are all attention merchants. Attention merchants in the sense we think that we are rendering service to you, but for you, we are products. Right, so I come from a business management domain, so that's why I talk like this. So you see, you have an opportunity to choose the right product, right? What you want today. You want today as something in civil engineering, you want today something in business management, you want something in EEE, or whatever it is. What is your requirement? Based on that, you get to choose, and that is the beauty of the entire system. I get amazed by the feedback I get. Mostly, like most night when I wake up, I get a lengthy email, and I appreciate those emails that your course was good. Especially some courses like AI in human resource management, organizational behavior. These are the courses which I feel that I did justice to that. Specifically, seeing the feedback from students and senior people alike. So I don't want to extend much, but keep the momentum. You are the right people to choose the right product. Just wanted to conclude. I generally say this to my students every time. I was having a cup of coffee with one of my faculty colleagues, and you just explore the IIT area. So you will see that there is a core 1, 2, 3, there's a core 5 area. So there was a tea shop, and there's a tea shop, and we were having a cup of coffee with one of my faculty colleagues. It was around 5 o'clock. Suddenly, a bunch of students, the classes were empty, were over, and students came up, and I was holding this cup of coffee like this. So somebody came, it was a big crowd. Somebody pushed me, the coffee, slipped, right? So my question to you is, why did the coffee slip? Or why did the coffee, actually go out? Any answers? Any guess? Any guess? There are no right answer. So why did the coffee actually, slip?
Because it slipped out of the cup.
Yeah. Why? What was that? What could be the reason? Yeah, I was holding it. Maybe I was not holding it tight enough, right? Anything else? Well taken. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, please. Any guess? Any answer is a right answer.
Maybe you're talking about the students.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe after attending the classes, their momentum was high, and that's how.
Yeah, they were in some other world, and they was like, oh, they are seeing this professor. Okay, I'll give a push, right? I'll give a nudge.
They like the course, whatever they learned in the classroom, and that's how they were energetic, and that's how.
Could be. Well taken. Yes. Any other guess? Yeah.
Maybe because it is coffee.
Maybe it is coffee. Yes. Very good. Because it is coffee. If it was tea, tea would have spilled. If it was water, water would have spilled. Now the lesson in here is that we have a cup. When we come to a platform like NPTEL, we have a cup. What are we going to fill it with? Are we going to fill it with preparedness, planning, a lot of preparation, or are we going to fill it with frustration, anger? One day somebody will come and give a small nudge. What comes out is what is inside. Thank you.
Utpal sir.
Good morning. First of all, thank you. You know my name. I didn't expect it. Whatever. Apologies because I had a class from 9. I could not come in time. And secondly, I also didn't fill up the Google form. But I hope you have booked the tea and coffee for me as well. Anyway, it gives me immense pleasure to be here. So my, connection with this distance learning thing started with a PowerPoint based course earlier I was offering in genetic engineering, and that again I did after a lot of delay. I mean, institutional works always come in the way. Secondly, when you put up something in written, it has to be factually correct. Although there is a review system, sometimes you cannot rely on the reviewers. They may also be as busy as you are. But anyway, that course was quite successful, very popular. A lot of students subscribed to it. There were offers to convert that into a video course, but I didn't have the courage. But then came COVID. I thought I should not waste my time. So I offered a course on gene editing. But then COVID caught me up. And then I was totally, kind of bedridden for 3 months. And I recovered, but I could not get the strength. When you see those videos, you will find that sick man speaking somehow. But interestingly, students like the course. It is a very slow-paced course, not like the bloggers. They create all that hyperbole, and some of my friends were telling actually you should be able to speak like them. But I think that is good enough to draw attention for a 20 seconds video, or maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. But when you're trying to deliver a content which is full of concepts, neither can the speaker stay at that pitch, neither can the audience be there. So in my own opinion, I could not do the best in that course, but still it's running. After 4 years, 5 years, a lot of students are subscribing. Then another course I was asked to float, that became double popular than the first one. Anyway, I'm telling about my experiences, what I feel after all these exercises. Initially, not many people were taking these online platform things seriously. But now as time has evolved, I think this is the thing, not only for the future, it is also a thing of the present. Last week, one entire university, it's a national Urdu university. I didn't expect that it will have advanced courses like genome editing and all those. Their instructor wrote to me that, sir, this is the first time we have asked our students to take this NPTEL course, and they have missed the assignment deadlines. Can you help us? I immediately waved off and wrote to CET. I don't know who CET officials here. Please, if you have not done that, please allow them to submit the assignments late also. Things like this, my own realization is, I have been teaching here for the last 21 years. I will not claim, but we all of us put our best to deliver in the class. But there is no any record of it. The only thing that will remain is my own NPTEL lectures that I have recorded, and it is there. Of course, with time those will be revised, new people will come in, but at least when I was a teacher here in IIT Guwahati, these NPTEL lectures are only proof left, right? So I take it as a learning thing for myself. But then today here, many of the stars has come over here, and my own observation is that when I compare the performance in these NPTEL courses, so people feel that it is not that rigorous, but when you look into the distribution of marks, it is almost matching like that of a real class, where I am teaching offline and when I am teaching online. And it's not that people are getting, too many people are getting too high grades, at least in my courses, but I think NPTEL CET will have a better statistics on them. And of course, there are in between emails coming, and even people come and meet on the way, recognizing me. I see that lady over there. She came last week to our class. So many such people write to us. That gives a lot of satisfaction to us, and we feel that this is really something worth IIT systems thought about doing. And it has made the IIT system accessible to the entire country, not the country, entire world. Some of my courses have been attended by foreign students as well. So I actually thank CET and IIT for giving me this opportunity. And I think I will try to develop one more course when I find out sometime. And all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Majumdar sir to share your feelings.
Good morning to all of you. So I think Professor Bora has pointed out that after doing his NPTEL course, he became it is called Amar ho gaya आप मतलब आप तो एकदम मतलब आपका लाइव हमेशा रहेगा बहुत अच्छा है. So in that way also I am also proud to be that Amar. Okay, even those who are expert and done NPTEL MOOCs course, everybody I think proud of that. Okay, we do not have any record in the class, but we have a record in NPTEL MOOCs course. Nice to see here that NPTEL stars here. Really stars, you are stars, because without doing physical class that you become star just by doing your PowerPoint presentation and live doing course. So it is really grateful to you from our side also, because you are grateful from our side, we are grateful to you from your side also. So in this case both are complementary. So this NPTEL MOOCs course basically developed for that fundamental knowledge to be floated to the students or learners, so that they can understand, they can ask the questions directly to that platform. Even if there are any basic concepts of lack of that basic concepts, they can get the concept clear by this platform. And there are many courses. You'll see that maybe some courses are so popular, they are also asking why not this course is floated for the sessions like January to July or July to December. These questions also has arrived. Even last time also many learners has asked me, sir, can you upload this course in January session? I told that no, it is actually meant for July session. If it is required, then I can specially request to that CET coordinator so that they can float it. Anyway, it may be, possible also some extent if it is so popular, even people demands are there in the market. So, and I congratulate once again to all of you as a NPTEL stars. Even I think some pre-doc also fellow here, they are also feeling that okay, we can also become that star, or maybe they have already become star and now in the next step they are doing that pre-doc fellow here. Even some other opportunities also here in the platform. I think here Professor Hemant Bikoshi, even CT coordinator Professor Kashyap, and other also dignitaries, they have already mentioned that the different opportunities here to do by this NPTEL course. Even beyond that, what will be the useful of this course and knowledge to be used for your further career. Okay, so in this regard, I once again thank you to come here and join for this program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor to share your experience.
Okay, so all other speakers have said everything. I don't have much things to add. But sometimes I feel proud. I mean, we the faculty members who deliver lectures through MOOC or NPTEL, we feel proud because we have students not only in our respective IITs, but we have students everywhere. And sometimes I face some students from unexpected places. Like one day I was traveling to Delhi. I was traveling to Guwahati. I was in Chennai. I was traveling home back. And in the airport, one person came and he approached me and he said, "Sir, are you so and so?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "Sir, I have done your NPTEL course." In the Chennai airport, I found one student. And it happened many times. I mean, when a student joins in MTech program, he tells, "Sir, I have already done your course in NPTEL. So I have already done the course in online mode. So now I'll be doing another course in the classroom. So I know your teaching style. I know you." And I really feel good in these kind of situations. So sometimes I feel we are privileged to have excellent students like you, and those who are NPTEL stars. I congratulate you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our new pre-doc fellow to give brief introduction about yourself and about your NPTEL journey. Excuse me.
Respected faculty members, officials from CIT, IIT Guwahati, and my pre-doc fellows present over here, and all the NPTEL Star participants, wishing you one good morning and congratulating you all for this star recognition. My name is Ayush Rai. I have joined IIT Guwahati for pre-doc fellowship program, and if I talk about my journey, you will laugh at me because it is very hilarious if I share my journey with you all. So basically, I was from agriculture background.
I have done my graduation from Punjab, and at the time of pursuing agriculture, I was lacking some of the skills that I need to improve. And there are so many courses in each semester, and because of that, I was unable to learn something beyond of my curriculum. And for that, I talked to one of my friends. I was searching on the Google different websites that what I can learn, what I need to add to my CV, because after at all 4 years after completing the graduation, I have to do something. I have to get placements, although I am not placed yet right now. So one of my friends who was doing this NPTEL courses over there, he suggested me that you can go with these courses. You have different options. You can learn from different IITs, premier institutions, different finest faculty members will be there who will teach you in a very different way. And you can have different opportunities if you learn in a proper manner. So basically, at that particular time, it was in 2024, winter semester basically. So I opted for few of the courses, but you know what, I got demotivated just because I was unable to ignore 2 of the weeks, and I didn't upload the assignments over there. And he told me that, what do you do in the weekends? क्या करते रहते हो वीकेंड्स में? मुझे पता है वीकेंड्स में तुम क्या करते हो, इसलिए पढ़ाई लिखाई कुछ नहीं करते, कुछ नहीं होगा तुमसे. And just because of that, I came to I thought that I will do something in the next semester, because the deadline was already passed at that particular time. So I went through few of the courses, and side by side, as I was an agriculture student, later on I intended I was inclined to marketing, business, technology, and now I am also pursuing my MBA in online mode, because I was preparing for the government job preparations as well. So I think that when while I was scrolling on my phone randomly in January, I got an email from the NPTEL site that you can apply for the pre-doc fellowship program. So I applied for that particular system. So by the divine grace, later on I came to know that I was being selected for this particular fellowship program, and I was very happy at that particular time. So now I have joined the pre-doc fellowship program in IIT Guwahati. So it's not about the campus. This campus is so beautiful. That's what I know, and it's just 264 kilometers away from my home. And few of my pre-doc fellows tell me always that you can go to your home whenever you want. You can go to your home on Friday and can come back on Monday as well. Yes, I do say them, yes, I can get there. But the most important thing is the IIT. We know that this is one of the premier institutions where the so much intellectual minds are over there. We can go with the research, we can go with the technology, we can ramp up in our life with so much input, and later on in the next step of our life, it will definitely help us. And I feel very much grateful for that particular reason, because getting into the IIT is difficult. We have to go with the GATE preparation, joint entrance. Those who will be pursuing that BTech courses, they need to go with the G. Then definitely after graduation, those who will be pursuing masters, they need to go with the GATE preparation and so many things. But I got this opportunity in such a way by NPTEL. I never imagined that, and I'm very much thankful to the NPTEL, all the faculty members present over here, supervisors, mentors, that they have given me such opportunity. Once again, I congratulate you all and wishing you a learning journey ahead. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So good morning all, and good morning to the respected professors and NPTEL stars, and the CET coordinators. So I am Aditya Kumar and I am from IIT Sonipat. I have completed my BTech and I was well placed, but the thing was I was placed in a corporate organization and I have been working there for 6 months. I also have worked with CDAC and DRDO. The thing is, I never expected to pursue a further education because I was placed and I had a life. But thing was, I always wanted to pursue quantum mechanics and quantum computing. So it was about dreams and it was about life. So what will you all choose? Anyone? Dreams. Okay. So I chose that. What happened? It was like I was placed and I was to receive the offer letter from the company, and I was having an option to join IIT Guwahati as pre-doc fellow under Professor John Jose in quantum mechanics and quantum computing. So what did I do? I just resigned there. I resigned and came here, and they all asked me like, why are you leaving a well-placed job? All my colleagues asked, all my fellow mates and my parents also, they were also confused with my life decisions. But still, I think it is better to invest in your dreams rather than your jobs, because job eventually you will get some job, but dreams are one of a life opportunity, so you should follow that. So I have been dreaming that and I am pursuing that, and currently I also have research papers in different fields and also have a patent mostly in AI, but I want to switch to quantum mechanics as it was my childhood dream. So I am here. Thank you all.
Please come.
Hi everyone, I'm Abhyukta. I have a bit of stage fear, so please don't mind if I fumble here and there, okay? So my background is in psychology and I've done masters in business administration, and my friend said, the opportunity came very randomly, and the thing is the pre-doc opportunity basically, when my mail was actually blocked because I have not paid the premium subscription, and somehow I got a message and I paid for the subscription and I got the message that I'm eligible to apply for this opportunity, and I went forward with it. This was something that being in an IIT, not being from a technical background, was something which was very I wouldn't have dreamed about it, but somehow NPTEL made it possible, and I got under a really great guide for me, and I'm extremely thankful for that. Coming here, the campus is great, everything, you can see it on your own, but being here for a month and a half, I've met so many amazing people who have, I feel like in 1.5 months, how much can a person change? The confidence, the entire outlook of my life has changed because of this opportunity, and if there is something, some opportunity like that which comes and knocks on your door, knocks on your door at some point, please grab it. This is going to be totally worth it. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. So now it's time to get some feedback from NPTEL pre-doctoral fellow. So may I invite our first fellow Kartikeya to kindly come forward and share your experience.
Good morning everyone. My name is Kartikeya and I joined this pre-doc fellowship 1 year back, and it was my first time, like sir asked. First we got title for NPTEL star, then we got the opportunity to apply for NPTEL pre-doc fellowship, and it was out of the blues only. So we didn't expect it. I graduated in 2025 only, and by that time I had couple of offers. I was doing internship with PPO, and I applied for this pre-doc fellowship. It has been a great experience since then. We joined very excited, and Guwahati is especially very beautiful campus. I did research under Professor Arabhat Sahu in our CSE department. After 1 year, I felt like I should go with higher studies, so I have joined PhD in IIT Guwahati only, in electrical department. That's it. That's my experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I request Darshini to kindly come forward and share your experience.
Good morning everyone. I am Darshini and I did my pre-doctoral fellowship in the BSBA department under Professor Lalit Mohan Pandey, and I came here just after my BTech. So I was completely new to all these wet lab structure and everything, but once after coming here I started learning things which I thought I would never learn such things when I would have gone to an industry, because I was working in an industry for about 8 months. But this experience changed everything. It was like I completely transformed as a person, like not only in the research side but in the personal side as well. So I've met a lot of good people here who taught me a lot of things. So it's very transformative. So whomever gets this opportunity, just go with it. That's it. Thank you.
Now I request Rahul to come here and share your experience.
Very good morning to everyone present here. So myself Rahul, and I am currently pursuing my PhD in School of Business under Dr. Abraham Cyril Isaac. So first of all, it's so happy to see you all. I was also once an NPTEL star, and then I joined my NPTEL pre-doc in 2024 batch. So when yesterday Pranab sir called me and he told that tomorrow there is a star event and we will be expecting you to give a talk. So I was a bit worried, maybe I should prepare some talk and I should come and I should make it worth it for the audience. So then I realized, you know what, let's just share a story with them which will resonate more and they can understand how it has been the same for most of them. So I come from a very rural background. So I am from a village called Gandhinagar in Hosur, which is in Tamil Nadu. So in my area, if you see, the overall literacy rate is very less, and the audience or the parents and the students over there, so we all have a similar life. So everyone are employees, most of the parents, and their dream is just to make their kids study, maybe a BTech or something, and make them get into a job and marry them. And this has been the stage for over so many years. So that thought about IITs, NITs itself is very big when you think from a village point of view. So when I was doing my masters in psychology from Central University of Karnataka, there were two of the faculties I would like to mention, John sir and Rajkumar sir. So these were my research guides, so who motivated me to pursue research, and that's when I got an idea about what is IIT and how research works there. And throughout this process, I was never aware what is the use of NPTEL courses. So I was doing it for electives, to be honest. I was not aware the pros of NPTEL and everything. So when my degree was over and I was waiting for my graduation, and I was a bit worried, as you all mentioned, like what can be done after my MSc and all this time. That's when unexpectedly I got a mail from NPTEL to apply for NPTEL pre-doc fellowship. So thankfully I applied, and I was lucky enough to join under Dr. Abraham sir. So we had a very good learning experience. I was involved in many other activities apart from research. And it was always a dream when you enter into IIT system, you want to stay in the IIT and pursue your higher research. So, and I pursued my pre-doc, and I also applied for PhD, and I was very lucky enough to join my PhD also under Dr. Abraham Cyril Isaac. So now I am doing my second year PhD in School of Business. So there is one thing which I want you all to take is, when there is an opportunity, Just take it. Don't think that it is something which might not help us in the future run. So whatever opportunity comes, grab it. And before leaving, one small thought I would like to tell you all is, don't aim for the rooftop, aim for the moon. Even if you miss it, you will end up among the stars. So aim big, dream big. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I request Rusita to share her experience.
Good morning everyone. I am Ruchita and I am currently pursuing PhD second year in School of Business under Dr. Abraham Sirlisak. Sir, so basically I have no idea what pre-doc is when I applied for it. So in my master's second year I have applied without any expectations, with zero expectations that I'll get to it. I applied, but before applying also I was so hesitant to apply because I was aiming for doing PhD, and this pre-doc is like 1 year will be delayed if I wanted to pursue PhD. But then I went to the website and looked into it, what exactly is pre-doc and all, and I got to know that it's an opportunity for me to explore the research areas, and the IIT is giving that opportunity to not only explore the research field but also interact with the expertise that present in the IITs. So I thought, okay, let's give it a try. And yes, I got into it in 2024. I think ours is the first batch here, so basically no one knows what pre-doc is that time. So wherever we go, the funny thing happened to us is, like, others will be asking us, should they consider us students or project staff? So that confusion was there for a longer time, and we were like, we are project staff in the end. So later on in the pre-doc 1 year, I got to explore a lot in the research field, thanks to Abraham sir for the opportunity that he has given, and currently also I'm working under him itself. And sir always used to tell us that whatever opportunity that comes, go for it with a positive mindset. So that actually changed a lot how I see things actually. So whatever we do, let's have a positive mindset towards it. And I want to end with a quote Será. I think you have heard this quote. It's in Spanish actually. The meaning is like, whatever will be, will be. Que será, será. Very beautiful quote that is. So without worrying about what will happen in the future, just concentrate on present and give your best, give your 100%, and you won't, your efforts won't get disappeared anywhere. So thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Now I request Raghu to come here and share your experience.
Good morning everyone. I am Raghu. I just joined you all just 5 minutes before. Because I had a class, but Pranav sir, he just called me yesterday, and he wanted me to share my experience regarding the pre-doc fellowship, and here I am. So I joined the pre-doc fellowship last year in the Department of Design, and I did my fellowship under Dr. Debinder, and currently I am pursuing my Masters in Computer Science and Engineering. I am in my second year, and similar to everyone, I last to last year, I had one choice. It is either clear GATE or stay at home, prepare for GATE, clear GATE, or get a job. But then I got this email saying that I was eligible for this pre-doc fellowship, and my parents told me, why not, just go for it. And I came here without any expectations, and I came here, I started doing my work. Dr. Debinder, he gave me a research problem to work on. I started on that, and as time went on, I learned something valuable. I learned, when I came here, I learned how to work. I asked Dr. Debinder one day in a meeting, I asked him if I can prepare for GATE while I do my pre-doc fellowship. He said, as long as you do your work, you can do whatever you want. And at that point, I didn't understand what it meant. But later on, as time went, I learned what it meant. I learned how to work. So in this environment, it was conducive for that. It taught me how to work. So I used to do my pre-doc fellowship work in the morning, and I came back to my room and prepared for GATE in the evening. And at the end, I was able to, I managed to do both. So that is something valuable I learned here. And one thing I wanted to add to this was because having choices really empowers you at the end. So last year I had only 2 choices. Like I said, it's either find a job or clear GATE. So after coming to this pre-doc fellowship, I had multiple choices. I could pursue a PhD, and Dr. Devendra, he was willing to offer me a PhD as well under him, and I also cleared GATE. I had multiple choices over there, and at that point I felt free. I thought I could make any choices. I could make any of those choices, and I could not go wrong. So the thing I wanted to say is, if you get this opportunity, definitely take it. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you all. Now I request everyone to join for tea at the CET lounge on the same floor. And after the lunch, tea, I request all the NPTEL stars to get ready for lab visit. So please join us as per the schedule.